What's up, guys? This your boy, Mr. I240. I'm back with another episode today. Hey, if you're new to the page, comment, subscribe, hit that like button, hit that notification button. I'm gonna continue to put out these bangers. Hey, man, I told y'all I'm gonna go hard. Yeah, I seen the progression. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna continue to do it. I see the love that the page been getting lately. So hey, like I said, gonna follow their Twitter page, gonna follow their Instagram, and follow this page. Hit that subscribe button too, man. Let's get them subscribers up, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to progress in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make a difference. You know what I'm saying? So let's get the subscribers up. But hey, we had quite a few things to talk about. Yes, I'm eating an apple. I'm sorry. Eat healthy, man. Can't eat fast food forever. That's what's killing us. Food. But it's a whole nother subject. I haven't experienced yet. But from what I've been experiencing lately, you gotta eat fruit, eat right, or try to eat right anyway. But all this stuff taking us out. For real. Hold on. My bad, guys. I'm back. Had to cut the air conditioner off and stuff like that. But like I was saying, we had quite a few things to talk about. So hey, let's get into it. First thing I want to talk about is Triple H. Now, you wonder why I'm just talking about Triple H today. Well, there's been a lot of mixed reports that he's underwhelming. It's not true, this ain't true about returning superstars. Can I see him being unhappy with their performances? Yes, but that's kind of unfair to them. Especially, it's unfair for him to be judging superstar performances, especially him learning that it's the difference between the main roster and the NXT roster. So it's gonna be hard for some folks to progress and cross over from the NXT roster versus the Raw and SmackDown roster. And what I mean is NXT care about more about the craft, wrestling. You know, they don't care about the entertainment and stuff like that. Them are diehard wrestling fans like himself. Now, the Vince brand, the Raw and SmackDown, they care about more action, acting, drama, guidelines, storylines. See what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to try to fit their style with what y'all been doing for many years. And what I mean is, of course, it's gonna be hard for a Johnny Gargano to be funny and stuff like that if that ain't his natural act. Now, if Adam Cole was to be on the main roster, it'd be easy for him because he's naturally entertaining. Now, I'm happy that Johnny's wrestling on there, but then I'm not because he had a buzz for 2 weeks like a rapper. They come out these days, get a buzz, then they fade out. Now, he's stuck in the lost in the shuffle. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be hard for him. Ooh, bad. It's gonna be hard for him to succeed if he ain't booked in major feuds and storylines and stuff like that. It'd be good for him to be in a storyline with the Miz, but how they booking it like it's a comedy storyline. Yes, it's wrestling in it, but basically it's like an entertaining storyline about Miz using his good friend Dexter Lumis. But if you used to put the Miz on and Johnny wrestling, just pure wrestling, oh yeah, it'd be entertaining to see. You know, now I agree that some of the returns that he brought back has been kind of lackluster. I ain't gonna say bad, but lackluster. Like, okay, EI Dakota Sky, they just content. It's not bad, it's not good. You know what I'm saying? So it's only up from here with what they can do from there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're women champions. It's just right now, though, you don't have a lot of women champions to go along with it right now. You know, at first I thought, man, this junk trash, bro. It's whack. But then I thought about it, I'm like, it ain't bad or good. It's just they trying to figure it out where it go. Cause if Bayley was to leave them or break up or whatever, I think EO will probably be lost in the shuffle. I think Dakota Sky will definitely be lost in the shuffle. Cause I feel like especially like people like that. Triple H is trying to bring that NXT brand onto that. But you can't do that because y'all are not naturally built like that. So that's why it's too soon to see if it works or not. But you know, I know one John ain't working though. And me and my homeboy talk about this all the time. It's Hit Row. Hit Row ain't it. Vince was right about that. I'm sorry, Vince was right. Like once they made Top Dollar the leader, that's when it fell off. Swerve was the most entertaining one out of all of them. Once they put Swerve to the background and made Top Dollar the leader, it was just it was over from that point on. And now I know you saying, yeah, they getting a title shot against the Usos. They just throwing them a bone to see where it go. Now hopefully the match is see, and if it do, that's good. Maybe they get some momentum. But when they came back, it kind of died when they were beefing with, you know, the fashion model dude wearing G-strings and all this stuff. It was like, you supposed to bring them back to be serious, then you bring them back to beef with trash fashion models. Mansoor ain't had a push since Ali, and that was like over, what, a year or two ago? So I just show you how much the company believe in them to make them a comedy act. You know what happens to you a comedy act? You get in the back of the line. Act Shanky, act Jinder Mahal. You just the dude that fill in. You basically like the yes man. You know what I'm saying? Cause I remember like something that Shawn Michaels said had me intriguing. And it was about Owen Hart and British Bulldog. He was in the shoot interview. He was just like, they was them kind of guys, they just went with the flow. No backbone, no nothing. They just went along with it. And it's kind of what I'm seeing, kind of like Hit Row, stuff like that. You know, I don't think Triple H is going to bury them like Vince did. But I just think Triple H is going to be like, nah, I don't believe in it. So we're just going to move on to something else. You know, I know a lot of folks probably think like Triple H don't believe in Cross. He do believe in Cross. It's just Cross is stuck in the middle of Roman Reigns' title reign. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get to him in a minute. Whoo! Can't wait. So, it's just like, he being too hard right now because it seems like he's trying to juggle too much and try to figure out. So it's hard to tell to really see if he's unhappy or he ain't unhappy. Now I see a few hit and misses on the returns he brought back, but you know it's too soon to call it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know Hit Row he definitely missing. Now if they do good with the Usos match, then he might get some. But you know Johnny Wrestling is lost in the shuffle. Candice LeRae. You don't know if she beefing with Damage Control or not because you got on SmackDown Liv Morgan and Tegan Knox. So it's just like you got this over here and then this over here. So I guess he trying to juggle in and blend so much, and you can tell in some of the shows, especially on Raw. You know what I'm saying? You can really tell. But SmackDown, you can tell it's really a good show. And they make it about stars. It's just he got to try to, you know, juggle it or whatever. You know. But it's too soon to all. But I can see Triple H being unhappy with them. But he'll probably pull them to the side. Because if Vince is unhappy with you, he gonna put you in a trashy match, trashy gimmick match, then try to change you up. Because you remember, Vince didn't believe in FTR. Especially, I think when one of them mentioned we got professional wrestlers, he tried to make them dress like RuPaul. And that's when they got up out of there. And speaking of FTR, breaking news, I don't know if the report's true. They might be coming back home. And I hope they get the proper push. And I hope they get they just due. You know, put them on the WrestleMania card. Night 1 or night 2. Or whatever you want to call it. And, you know, we'll see where it goes. But for Triple H, it's too soon to tell if he really unhappy or not. Vince ain't even been gone half a year. So we need to see what happened in 2023. Give it another year and see where it goes. Another trigger subject I want to talk about. I hate to say it, man. I want to see if y'all agree with me. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all gonna is. But I think Fandango was a flop. And what I mean is, as time went on and you look back on it, the Fandango experiments was a flop. And what I mean is, if you remember, Vince put a lot behind it. the dancing, the choreography. He put a lot behind that guy. Hell, he even put him on WrestleMania as his first match. Think about that. This is your first match, and it's WrestleMania. That's a lot of pressure. Then on top of that, you're facing Chris Jericho. Think about that. You're facing Chris Jericho, one of the greatest superstars of all time. Getting pushed moon to back and forth, and you get to the match, you get your moment. You see him holding his hand with the guy, chilling. And then the match was pretty okay. The feud was kind of mediocre at best. And then you give us a whack finish. We all should have known. With that finish, that was the beginning of the end of Fandango. And from that point on, the sink shell for a minute. Even with the Extreme Rules program, didn't nobody care about it. It just failed as a solo push. Now, he did have some success with Breezango as a, like I said, comedy act. You see what I'm saying? It was entertaining. Two guys were good wrestlers, but it just, they didn't see superstar potential in him. And then he just faded away. Cause you gotta remember, man, 2014 was like a good year. That was 2014. No, 2013. 2013. It was a good year. Punk run was on top. No, it was Punk. No, Punk run was over. But Punk still one of the best superstars in the company, in the world. You got Rock versus Cena. Was Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan on the card? I think it was. Yeah, Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan on the card. Kane and Randy Orton. That was a good feud. That was a lot of good matches. And then I think he was in the mid card. So you was like 4th to 5th match before the main event. And it flopped. That's a lot of pressure. And I just feel like sometimes unintentionally or intentionally, I just think he was set up for failure. I mean, come on, this is your first match. Your very first match. I'm saying, not the guy, but the character he plays. This is your very first match, and your first match is WrestleMania, and you win in a trashy way. That's crazy, bro. Like, you gotta sit back and think about that. Like, that man was doomed to fail from the start. And of course, he went back to NXT, won the tag team titles, didn't hold them long. And then shortly after that, him and Tyler Breeze were released. So it's just like, the thing I learned about the wrestling business is you gotta be on your A game. You gotta have a backbone, and you can't be scared. You can't be scared of Vince, you can't be scared of nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll put you through some stuff to make you fail or try to kick you out the door easy and on out. So you gotta think about that. And just that part was an epic fail. Epic fail. But I think he on Impact doing pretty okay, doing pretty well, enjoying life. So, shoot, hey, wish you more success, brother. But your WWE run was a flop. You flopped more than 6ix9ine album. Anyway. Oh, snap. Mandy Rose got the cut for showing them tatas. Man. Woo! I ain't gonna front, dog. I saw the little video, man. Me and my homeboy talked about it. Yeah. Now, if it was like 98, man, she wouldn't have been let go. But this 2022. Kids watching. We about to be PG. You showing your tatas. You dying to show your hoo-hoo. You can't be doing that, baby girl. Then, on top of that, you are a champion. You put in a lot of work in the craft. I think you had the 3rd best title run, or the 1st best title run in NXT women's history. And it all got blown away. Because you want to show your tatas and your hoo-has. That's crazy. I guess Matt Bloom smoking that Gunner pack. What you mean by that Gunner pack? You hit this blunt, you snitching. So what I mean is, according to reports, they were getting ready to do the show. Had the show written, and Matt Bloom went to the boys' room and sold Sean. And they did what they had to do. Because she was going to lose the belt anyway. If y'all didn't know. But since she's gone, she's going to lose the belt at either New Year's Evil or Vengeance on the road. I feel like she should have lost it at Vengeance, so she'll be in the Royal Rumble. And I'm pretty sure that's the direction they were heading to. With her in the group. Because the women's division do need some more stars. Oh, my bad. They do need some more stars to compete for the titles and stuff like that. And I feel like she could have got her big push. Hell, she could have got a WrestleMania moment. Yeah, think about that. Could have got a WrestleMania moment. Could have won the Royal Rumble itself. Like, if she won, I wouldn't have been upset. But it's just like, you can't be showing your hoo-has, baby. You look good. Don't get me wrong. You look good. Now, don't, woo, boy. You look good now, but you work for the WWE. They sponsored by Disney. That racist company own everything anyway, but you owned by them, baby. You know, y'all do Make-A-Wish. Not Make-A-Flick. Okay? You know, I hate that she got cut. But in the backlash of it, from what I was told, she making more money than she was in the WWE. From what they said, $250,000, $500,000 a month. So that father showed me. Boy, her contract must have sucked. Because they saying you making more money than your contract. Thank God you went on the road. But you got to buy your own car, your own food. You got to buy all it. You ain't on the John Cena level. You know what I'm saying? You on NXT John Cena, but you know, that's college. Like my homeboy said, that's college. So, for her to be making that much money a month, something ain't right with your system. I'm pretty sure she would have pushed herself to get that type of money. Not before Sasha now. Hold on now. We ain't doing that now. She won't get that Sasha money yet. But I'm pretty sure if her contract wasn't expired at one point, they would have gave it to her. They would have gave it to her. But it just now, it's just like, folks like, man, where she gonna go from here? She gonna continue what she doing? Showing ass. Excuse my language, but I'm just saying. She gonna show that ass. She gonna be alright. And plus, ain't like she can't go nowhere else. This Tony Khan. Why not? You know what I'm saying? But just know, if you try to leave, I thought Vince was strict. Vince gonna give you 30 days. That boy Tony, look, if I release you, you can't be on TV for 2 years. The way they did the Will Regal. Oh, you can work for them. Yeah, you can work for them, but you can't be on TV till next year. So this man gotta wait a year and some months till we see him on TV again. Man, that is hard, bro. So, if I was her, and she know at one point she could return to the WWE, I just sit out a minute. I would say take some independent bookings, but I can't see her doing no independent shows. She's a pretty girl. You ain't finna barbed wire her and do all that extra stuff. She ain't finna compete in no gym full of horny dudes that ain't got no girlfriend wearing Star Trek shirts or wearing shirts like this with glasses on. Sorry, y'all. One love, but I gotta keep it real. Mandy Rose ain't going that route. I believe she'll continue to keep what she's doing, or she'll go the Hollywood route. Like Eva Marie, she's a pretty girl, she's talented, or she can do some fashion stuff. But she ain't gonna do the independent scene. It just sucks that she had to go. But they did what they had to do for the company. You know, folks tell me, man, Dirty, you a hypocrite, man, and it's a different time, bro. Man, Shawn Michaels got naked. That was 96, bro. Nobody cared. It was all about money, drugs, and weed at that point. I mean, it's about that. It's about it at this time too, but they're trying to censor it down in this contradictive country. But that's a whole nother story. I ain't trying to be no politician on here, but I hate that shit gone. But she'll figure it out. Let me see. Speaking of gone, man, she done left the WWE. But we kind of already figured that, right? You know, because they came out that Sasha Banks and WWE didn't come to terms like in the midsummer. And they were like, Sasha was asking for a lot of money. And I was like, she deserved it, bruh. She's a natural draw. And she's way better than Ronda Rousey. Way better than Ronda Rousey. I'm just saying, B. Like, I don't do, because I'm hell. Y'all gave Bray his money. Y'all gave Allison and Gallows their money. So why can't Sasha get her money? Well, she done sacrificed for y'all. You gotta think about it. She sacrificed for them. And I ain't using that word loosely. She sacrificed. What I mean is, we all knew that Sasha was supposed to get that WrestleMania spot against Charlotte, bro. Let's keep it real. And y'all gave it to somebody that disrespect the business time and time and time again. Y'all gave it to Ronda Rousey. Why? Then on top of that, the match itself was kind of okay, lukewarm, lackluster, you know, with a boot to the face finish. When Sasha and Charlotte could have tore the house down. Sasha was over, man. So of course I'd be that woman, pissed off, hurt. And I'm pretty sure she could be kind of a diva too, but when you're great, or whatever you want to call it, the GOAT, the whatever, I'm gonna say the best, you got a right to be the asshole. Y'all let Brock do it. Hell, Roman do it. Like I said, I'm gonna get to him in a minute. Y'all let Roman do it. So what's wrong when she do it? When she put blood, sweat, and tears into the craft, trying to put over folks. Hell, she put over Billy Kay and Peyton Royce. Enough said. She put over them folks, dog. And you mean to tell me you can't add an extra zeros to that check? But you can give Bray, Allison, Gallows, and give Ronda a spot she don't deserve. Now, if she drew, I'd be like, oh yeah, she drew. If she was drawing like Brock Lesnar, I'd be like, all right, cool, bet. Ronda deserves this spot. But she ain't Brock Lesnar. I mean, come on, man. Unless she bullying y'all like Brock Lesnar, you don't understand. But never knew. This here and there. So, also, it's reported she's going to New Japan. Randy, I was busting. But, I mean, they said they negotiated that deal during the summer, so Sasha been gone. They just wanted to keep it under wraps and stuff like that. But it's hard to, especially this era. And then you got fans chanting her name at the Royal, no, not Royal, but the Survivor Series. You can't deny your girl. You can't deny her talent. You can't deny her contributing to your company. In the new era, when y'all were desperate for new stars, and she was one of the first ones to stick her neck out, Cause soon as she went solo on the main roster, it took off. And y'all gonna disrespect that woman like that? Don't want to listen to her? Don't want to do that? Enough is enough. I'm gone. I'm out. Even if Hunter is the book or whatever, I'm not coming back. And it ain't his fault. Because when you had a stubborn old man who trying to make a comeback that's trying to have sex with everything in sight, I ain't condoning it. Get your Mac on, player. But it's just like, come on, man. Why would I want to work for this? Why would I want to work for John Laurinaitis? Why would I want to work for Kevin Dunn? Why would I want to work for these folks? They see it the 90s way. Why would I want to do that? Well, they don't want to revolutionize. You know what I'm saying? So I leave too. Come on, man. Becky making a lot of money. Charlotte making a lot of money. I don't know how much money Bayley making. And I'm big as both of them. And I contribute as much. But y'all push them to the earth and back and put me in the background. So what I'm supposed to do? So you gotta think about that. Man, salute to Sasha, baby. Hope you do great in New Japan. Hopefully we'll see you one day in WWE. You know, it's just a sad day. And stuff like that. Let me think about this, dog. This next subject right here. It's time to put Jericho in the top 5. I think it's time. What I mean is, number 1, durability. Chris Jericho is the Emmitt Smith of football. Wrestling. And what I mean is, yeah, Jericho been dinged up and hurt, but Jericho ain't never had no major injuries. Jericho's always a professional. Jericho's always willing. And Jericho's always helpful. He always contributes to the team. That's number 1. That's number 1. And number 2, Jericho's entertaining. Jericho is the only person I know can make a clipboard and a pen so beautiful. You on the list. All right, bro. Then, Jericho with the scarf. Boy, come on, dog. Come on, man. Then my favorite Jericho, my favorite heel Jericho was Jericho in the suit. Boy, y'all cannot tell me that y'all didn't like heel Jericho in the suit when he was world champion. That was some of the most entertaining stuff ever. Then, Jericho, good tag team player. Jericho was a great underrated great tag team with him and Big Show. And he kept show relevant. Big Show still in his prime a little bit, irrelevant. In 09, 08. Then Jericho did the most unbelievable thing. I don't even know this dude's name. And he put him over. Who is this guy? Who is this dude, bruh? Come on, man. If he can put over Zach Morris, he gotta be top 5, bruh. And he's still doing it at 52 years old, man. Holding it down. Everybody, we got The Rock. We got your Austins. We got your da-da-da-da. Nah, man. Let's break down the list. Is Jericho better than Shawn Michaels? Both of them great wrestlers. No. We're talking wrestling-wise. Is he more entertaining than Shawn Michaels? Yes. Entertaining-wise, yes. All right. Austin. They're both good wrestlers. But is Jericho much of a better entertainer than Steve Austin? Yes. He is. Wrestler? Tie. Folks like, man, but Stone Cold ain't a good wrestler. Man, y'all better go watch WCW. When Stunning Steve was technical wrestling, breaking ankles and kneecaps. Stop playing up in here. You know what I'm saying? So, who else? All right. I love my boy. I'm a fan. The Rock. Now, The Rock, they tired of entertaining. But this is where the tie begin. This is when the tie breaks right here. You want to see it? Way better wrestler than The Rock. Way better wrestler. Way better. Technical, slow pace, submission, all that. All that. Charisma as much as The Rock. Getting the crowd engaged as much as The Rock. It was times when The Rock's act got stale. Jericho act never got stale. Jericho knew when to switch it up. He knew when to be a heel. He knew when to be good. He knew when to he knew when to switch it up each time. I mean, the man came out with the microphone and said, "Yeah, baby," and it was just like, all right, bro. He made that look good. What can this man do, bro? It's time for Jericho to be top 5, bro. He got to be top 5. Because if he could put over Zach Morris, man, or Zach Thomas looking dude, come on, man. Then he had a nice little title run with the ROH. It was short, but he had a nice run with it. I like what he was doing, beating out the former ROH guys and stuff like that. Then he's carrying Jack Swagger and Danny Garcia and 2 name dudes. You know what I'm saying? He been in 2 successful factions in AEW. He had a nice little AEW title run. So it's just like, what can you do, man? Get him his flowers, man. He's much bigger than Cena, Rock, all of them. He's much as big. Biggest Pump. He got to be top 5. I agree with Dan Lambert. It's time to put Jericho in the top 5. What can Jericho do at this point? And he's still active out of all of them. I mean, Cena's still going, but he focused on Hollywood. Austin, he doing limited scheduling. The Rock focused on being number 1. So Jericho, Undertaker retired. Kane, Mayer. So you got to think about that, man. Jericho got to be in the top 5, bro. Oh, snap. This subject here funny. I've been waiting to talk about this for the past few days. Ooh, gotta get that H2O. Alright. So, we got, is AJ Styles better than Bret Hart? I wonder, and you wonder why I'm asking this, because Road Dogg BG Jesse James said he feel like AJ Styles is a better wrestler than Bret Hart. Had me thinking. And I thought long and hard. And I thought about it. I was like, I wonder, was he being petty? Or was he being accurate? Well, guys, contrary, believe it or not, I love Bret, but yes. Now, Bret has the better impact than AJ Styles, because both of them is the same on the mic. But Bret made an impact on the wrestling culture. And what I mean is, he been doing this for years. He came in with the pink and black. So he had an iconic look that put him in the forefront. And plus, he had a technical sound, wrestling, slower pace. But here's the difference between AJ and Bret. Now, AJ, when he first came on here, he was the fast pace, X Division dude, high flying. But as each year's got better and better, AJ know when to slow it down. Then he just don't do the same moves all day. It's like, he'll probably come up with something, you're like, hey, that's cold. But with Bret, you knew that the Russian leg sweep was going to come. Leg bent back move was going to come. You going to put your leg on the ropes. Do that. Russian leg sweep. All right, man. Throw me into the turnbuckle this way. Do that. You know what I'm saying? So, it's kind of like, I thought Road Dogg was being petty at first. But then I really thought about it. I'm talking skills. I'm talking just pure wrestling skills. AJ is the better wrestler. I ain't want to say it, but I had to really think about it. If you just pay attention to an AJ Styles match versus Bret Hart match, Just pay attention to the styles. AJ got him. AJ got him. It is what it is. You know, and that ain't even being petty. It's just the truth. And you just sit back and you think about it, you just like, dang. Sometimes it's hard to admit when somebody's younger than you, better than you. But it's okay. Hell, I got a friend of mine doing good in life better than me, and I'm proud of him. Ain't no jealousy in my heart. That's my brother for life. I don't tell that dude I love him, but that's my boy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I support all my friends. They just make me grind hard to do better for myself, and he'll do better than them. You know what I'm saying? Not out of no jealousy stuff, just to do this. That's why I'm doing this right here, talking to y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's okay. You know, and I hope Brett can come to that realization that, dang, AJ might be better than me. You know what I'm saying? If it was the 90s, we'd be like, man, you crazy, bro. But if we're looking at AJ on the tail end of his career, and Brett's career is finished, and we ain't get the full body work of Brett's career, AJ is better. AJ is better. Hate to say it like that, but I'm sorry. Or as Dolph would say, I'm sorry, bruh. I'm sorry, bruh. One love. Oh, and the best for last, this MF here, Roman Joe Reigns. It's hard for me to say this, and rightfully so, he deserved to be this way too. But he's a walking contradiction and hypocrite too, just like Sting. Roman Reigns is officially the asshole of the wrestling business. And what I mean is, you know how Roman said it was hard to work with Brock. Brock was a douche and da-da-da-da. You do it my way and do it my way, do it my way. Well, have you ever heard of the terms of you are what you hate? Yeah, you became him, bruh. You became Brock. Don't get me wrong, but at least Brock was real about his. And Brock knew his worth. But you know, you killed Bray Wyatt, give me like a dude said. You killed Braun Strowman push. You ain't willing to do certain stuff. You know, you have a little tandem fist because Kevin loves smacking your ear. You don't work as much as like you used to. In some matches, you take a here, of course, a day and off. You still one of the best. You got the best gimmick on the planet. You know, it's kind of like you became Aaron Rodgers. What you mean? You remember when Aaron Rodgers used to diss this Stephen M. Effer right here? Yeah, him. This Stephen M. Effer right here. They're stealing from the city and state of Mississippi. He became him. Oh, man, you know, I ain't like Brett Favre. Da-da-da-da. But the minute you get success and stuff like that, or you don't get your way, you cry like a little punk. Like Brett did. The minute you don't get your way, you crying like Brock did. And don't get me wrong, it ain't y'all fault, man. It's the team's fault. It's the company fault. You let the inmates run the asylum. So, it's kind of like Roman ain't, from him and Triple H, I'm pretty sure been back and forth of giving up the belt, not giving up the belt. But it's kind of like, brother, now don't get me wrong, they could do the bloodline for another year, to be honest with you. I'm just being real. They can do it for another year or two. But at one point, like the great CM Punk says, who's getting better? How guys supposed to profit off each show or whatever if you got both of the belts and you ain't willing to give up one or the other? Hell, I don't even know if you're willing to compete for 2 nights. Now, the old Roman Reigns would have been had the workhorse. But this the thing. Roman has the right to be an asshole. Why? Come on, bro. Y'all gonna make this man face Goldberg in the main event. Yeah, it would have been good to see, but I ain't trying to see Goldberg get another title run and lose. We all know, obviously know he gonna lose to Roman Reigns. So it's just like, hey man, he's the major asshole of wrestling, and it is what it is. But that's enough for today's episode, guys. I'm out. Yeet.